Hello to all of you and all of my viewers, and welcome to the Match Point, another interesting show to all of you who are following Match Point and who are following Pakistan Super League, of course. First of all, my congratulations to the Lahore Gaddafi Stadium for the brilliant cricket matches and for the two brilliant eliminators. Well done Lahore, and everything was fantastic. A brilliant atmosphere and a fantastic crowd and a big sport for both the teams. What the nail-biting finishes and the nail-biting matches which the crowd has seen, and the best matches so far for the Pakistan Super League, the nail-biting finish, and we are of course heading towards the big one. So where is the big one? The big one in Karachi, National Stadium. So finally cricket comes home and cricket comes back to the castle of Pakistan, one of the grounds which are the castles of the Pakistan Test cricket, where Pakistan lost only once since 1947. The once in the 2000 when the Nasir Hussain English team has beaten up Muin Khan's Pakistan back in 2000 in the dying moments of the mandatory over. So here we come again, and here the cricket goes, National Stadium Karachi, and the record of the tickets which has been sold out over here. You are all familiar with the fact tickets have been sold out in mere 4 hours. This is a new record in the history of Pakistan, a part of the 1996 World Cup over here, but this is the fastest ticket sale of any match in the Pakistan in some hours. Now, if you are a Pakistan cricket fan, if you are a Pakistan Super League fan, I am so sorry, and I feel so sorry for you that you can't get tickets right now, because there is no more tickets for the Pakistan Super League Grand Finale in National Stadium Karachi. So might be you are interested to know that what's going on in Karachi. So of course we have some views for you. So we will see a short video that what's happening in Karachi right now. So it's all about champions, the defending champions and the first ever champions of the Pakistan Super League. So it's the game of the champions. So I want to tell you something about these champions, that if you are looking upon the defending champions, the ZALMIs, then they are obviously outclassing their opponents and they are very dangerous. Peshawar ZALMI, if you are a Peshawar ZALMI fan, obviously you are in a strong position. But if you are Islamabad United fan, don't forget that United is the most lethal team with the likes of Luke Ronchi, with the likes of JP Duminy, and now Stephen Finn has joined them in the camp, and obviously their outfit is also very classic. Peshawar ZALMI is the only team and the only defending champions which ever in the Pakistan Super League history who come back in the second league and defending their title. Before them there is no other team, no other defending champions which have played the consecutive games while winning the cup first. But obviously Gladiators are the one team who have made the 2 consecutive finals, and now ZALMI is the team which have made the 2 consecutive finals. If I go little back, and I can tell you one more thing about which goes in the favor of ZALMI. If in the 1992 Cricket World Cup, the historic World Cup for the Pakistan team, if you remember that Pakistan, after being beaten from India, Pakistan come back in a style after beating Sri Lanka, and then onwards obviously the Australia, and then there was no seeing back. Pakistan was on the winning track. Before the final, Pakistan have won the 4 games, including the most powerful Kiwis at that time. They beat Kiwis 2 times, one in a round robin league and 1 time in the semi-final. So total of 4 games, and eventually winning the final on 25th of March 1992. Now ZALMI have also won the 4 games, and now their final is also on 25th of March. So this is a huge coincidence which can give ZALMIs, and especially the Pakistanis in the ZALMIs, they can give them a boost. So the time will come that can Darren Semi Peshawar ZALMI can match the feat of then 1992 Imran Khan's Pakistan to achieve this feat again in the history after the 4 consecutive defeats and then winning the cup. One more thing which goes in their favor, which I want to tell you, that if you look upon the season 1 Islamabad United, they also came back in the tournament after beaten up badly and then winning 4 games. They have beaten at that time, I remember in 2016, they have beaten Kings and Qalandars and then consecutively winning the 2 eliminators and then going to the best ever team, the Quetta Gladiators. Then the match was played in Dubai and the Gladiators were in the full swing with a full squad, with a full active squad, and they beat Gladiators to win the inaugural Pakistan Super League 2016. So the time will tell that can ZALMI match the feat of United and the Pakistan team again or not. But I have some other headlines for you which I can give you, that Peshawar ZALMI is having now 19 outright wins, which are most in the history of Super League, Pakistan Super League. If you see the second best are their rivals Islamabad United, whom they are going to meet in the grand finale. They are having 18 outright wins. So now this record is with a ZALMI, and if United beats them up, then they can equal the record. But if ZALMIs beat United, obviously they will succeed with the 2 games now. So the final is in the Karachi, and the ZALMIs are also in the Karachi now. They are moving and they are approaching Karachi. But before the Karachi, I want to show you some of the footage which I am having for Hassan Ali and Wahab and the proud ZALMIs and the happy ZALMIs after winning the eliminators. Let's see what they are doing after reaching in Lahore and after beating their opponents in eliminators. In the meantime, some more headlines for you, and the biggest headline of the cricket, that finally your West Indies have qualified for the 2019 Cricket World Cup. Yes, of course, this is a good news, because without the West Indies and without the 1975 and 1979 world champs, World Cup would have been so bored. We are thrilled to have Windies over there, the Viv Richards West Indies, Richie Richardson West Indies, Clive Lloyd's West Indies. So this great team should have been there, but I want to tell you that in the qualifiers they have beaten Scotland on the Duckworth-Lewis system, and of course they have broken the hearts of the Scottish people, and Scotland was so near to qualify, but Scotland unfortunately could not qualify to the World Cup. And one more news I want to give you, that there was a mystery that who will become the second team who will reach to the qualifiers and who will win the qualifier and will reach the 2019 road to the Cricket World Cup. And the other team is none other but the giant killers Afghanistan, the team of Rashid Khan, the team of Asghar and team of Nabi, which are in their great swing. Afghanistan team overwhelmed and delighted with the win over Ireland, and this exciting win over Ireland gave them the final berth to the road to the Cricket World Cup 2019. And Rashid Khan said that we are in England, wait for us, we are coming to you. So we have to see that the magic which Rashid Khan is having in his hand, can he wake that magic up in the upcoming World Cup or not? Still plenty of time, plenty to go, but we have to see that Rashid Khan can do his magic in the World Cup or not. Pakistan Cricket Board, Najam Sethi, Pakistan Cricket Board chairman, has said that in the next upcoming Pakistan Super League, not only the eliminators and the grand finale, but half of the matches of the Pakistan Super League would have been organized in Pakistan, and also a part of the Karachi and Lahore. They will extend this to the other cities. So we will have to see that can Pakistan's other cities can witness the Pakistan Super League or not. We have to wait for that. Mickey Arthur is saying something in the. I have some news with Mickey Arthur, the coach of Pakistan. He is saying that Shaheen Shah Afridi is very promising, and he told that he has seen him bowling and it reminds him of Mitchell Starc. When Mitchell Starc was in the early days, when he was young, he used to see him in Australia and he had an opportunity to see him and groom him. So Mickey Arthur says that he can be more lethal than Mitchell Starc, only he needs to be polished and he needs some true guidance and spirit towards the taking wickets, and he said he can be a wonder for the Pakistan cricket in the upcoming days. Alex Hales, English superstar. Bad news if you are a United fan. In my headline is the next news that Alex Hales is no more with the Islamabad United and he has gone back to England. So Alex Hales in the London, Jason Roy and all the other, as I have told you previously, although gladiators are out, English cricketers, most of them were out and back to the London. Alex Hales is also. So no more Alex Hales in United. And Misbahul Haq presence is also a must appearance, but Misbahul Haq is also dwindling. They are not disclosing, but 99% it looks like that Misbah will not be in the team and Dumini will be given again the captaincy cap to lead Islamabad United in at this auspicious occasion. But some of the list I'm having, if you are an Islamabad fan, some of the good names which are still in the United, those are JP Dumini, Stephen Finn, Chadwick Walton, Samuel Badri, Samit Patel, and obviously last but not the least, the most dangerous of them all is the New Zealand giant killer. Yes, Ronke, who has done the 3 fastest 50 in this league, will be very lethal in the grand finale. If ZALMI have to win the game, they have to control this man. It will be all Ronke versus Akmal. So have to see Akmal, what magic he is having in his pocket and what Ronke is having in his pocket. So it will be all set between Ronke and Kamran Akmal, and obviously it will be Hassan Khan versus Hassan Ali versus Ronke, and obviously it will be the Shadab Khan versus versus Kamran Akmal. So a great competition and a great finale we are going to see. Viv Richards from the West Indies and the Kotak Gladiators mentor, he is not back. Kotak Gladiators are out of the tournament, but he is still in the tournament and he has reached Karachi and he is enjoying and he is reviving the old memories and telling all the fans that he has played cricket all around in the 80s. And I still remember in the 1987 Cricket World Cup when he has made the then highest score. His highest was 189, which was ultimately broken by Saeed Anwar. But before that, there was a 181 at the National Stadium Karachi versus Sri Lanka in the Reliance Cup 1987. Viv Richards are having the great memories from this stadium, from the Arbab Nia Stadium, Peshawar, Rawalpindi Stadium, and Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore, where they lost in the 1987 World Cup match against Abdul Qadir and Imran Khan's Pakistan in a dramatic fashion. So Viv is having the great memories, and he has given the message after reaching Karachi to all the cricketers that Pakistan is a safe country and we want to propel cricket in the Pakistan, all around the borders of Pakistan, in each and every city. And he obviously told that he is feeling so good to be back in the Karachi after the decades he have come back, but he has said that nothing have changed. He still feels that everything is at the same place. Proud moment for Sarfraz Ahmed, proud moment for Misbahul Haq and Yunus Khan. They have been awarded the Sitara-e-Imtiaz, which is the 3rd highest civilian award for the Pakistanis, and they have been honored at this auspicious occasion of 23rd of March, which is the resolution day of Pakistan. So if you are a Pakistani and watching over show, once again I say you a happy resolution day and a happy 23rd of March. There is a short video message from the Yunus Khan, what he is saying on 23rd of March after getting his auspicious occasion, getting this prestigious award.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। यूनुस खान की तरफ से सारे पाकिस्तान को 23 मार्च रेजोल्यूशन डे की बहुत मुबारकबाद। 23 मार्च 1940 मिंटो पार्क लाहौर में जब कायद आज़म मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना की सरबराही में करारदाद पाकिस्तान प्रेजेंट की गई तो प्यारे पाकिस्तान की बुनियाद उसी वक्त रख दी गई थी। मुझे अपने पाकिस्तानी होने पर फ़ख्र है और ख़ुशी है कि इस अपकमिंग 23 मार्च 2018 को हुकूमत पाकिस्तान ने मेरे लिए एक और अवार्ड सितारे इम्तियाज़ की अनाउंसमेंट की है। शुक्रिया पाकिस्तान, लॉन्ग लिव पाकिस्तान।
So at this moment of the Super League, when Kings are out, but Shahid Khan Afridi, the great player from the Kings and the great blaster player from the Pakistan and the great hitter from the Pakistan cricket team, he is saying something special at this Super League. He is telling, Shahid is telling that in the Pakistan Super League, Indian players must be included, and he is saying that we will enjoy our cricket and Indians should have been given the chance. And this is not only that Afridi is saying this, but already some of the Indian players present in their camp, they have already expressed their wishes that they should be a part of Pakistan Super League and this exciting league. So we don't know in the next league this is possible or not, but Shahid has said this thing to the PCB chairman and to all the Pakistan Cricket Board that it will be better if we can include them in the next season. But there's a one also astonishing news which I was hearing that usually because of his comments against the opposition, whether you are a Pakistani, Australian or English, Virender Sehwag usually supporting the Indian team and is a very sometimes he is giving the harsh comments against the opposition, but to my greatest surprise, Virender Sehwag has now expressed his views recently, saying that India and Pakistan should resume cricket, and if it is not possible in India or Pakistan, they should do it and they must have to do it for the revival of cricket in both countries on the neutral venues. So that's it from the headlines, and we will go in detail towards the show and we will tell you what happened in eliminators and to the road to the grand finale. We will have to take a short break. You are watching the Match Point and this is E-Awaz Television, the biggest South Asian television network across the North America and the biggest sports show around the North America. I'm Dr. Adnan and I will be right back. Welcome back. You are watching Match Point and we are discussing the eliminators and road to the grand finale. So how it is possible that when I go to the road to the grand finale and I discuss the eliminators and I don't discuss the first match? In the Gaddafi Stadium, there was a first eliminator which was between ZALMIs and Gladiators, one of the two arch rivals, and the fierce rivalry among them. Both of them have beaten each other at a lot of times and usually by the margin of mere one run, and mostly this has been done by the Gladiators. But at this crucial time, in the need of the time, ZALMIs were having the revenge of their lifetime and sending Gladiators back home with the same margin with which they were beaten in Dubai from the last couple of years. So this was the most astonishing match, and the most craziest thing which you can see in the cricket was being seen in this very match. The unpredictable world of cricket, attempted big shot and then the drop catch on the long on, and then the poor fielding you can say, and then the very good throw back at the bowler's end, and then the poor running between the wickets and then eventually causing that run out. So much drama. Again I say that just like the novel of Agatha Christie, you can imagine in the Pakistan Super League. But this was the surprising thing, that this time it was not in Sharjah. This was in Pakistan now, in Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. incredible win for the Peshawar ZALMI in the eliminator, which have boosted their chance to win the finals, because this has given them the confidence to rock the best team, the Gladiators, and one of their oldest arch rivals in the competition. So Quetta needing at that time they needed 25 of the last over, and that was beyond imagination that they can make the 24 runs and they will lose only by the 1 run. But that was only one because of the giant Anwar Ali, a big name for the Gladiators and a huge prospect for the Pakistan. And why not he should be in the Pakistan T20 squad? He proved, because we need someone who can held his nerves strong at this crunch time and crucial time. With his head down, he was so calm, he was so quiet. Liam Dawson was so confident, but he hit him around the ground for 24 runs. And even they were so close that they could have won this game. A complete run would have taken this game to the super over. But unfortunately we avoided this super over, because eventually his partner, he was run out in this game. I can tell you about the Mir Hamza. If Mir Hamza would not have run out of the last ball, we were going into the super over in the eliminators, and this would have been heartbreaking. Already it was heartbreaking, but it would have been heartbreaking for another million of the fans who were seeing across the globe for both the teams, ZALMIs and Gladiators. So for this, the 3 wins in a row for Peshawar ZALMI before the Kings. So the yellow storm was unstoppable. So this is the dangerous sign which I was telling you in the beginning of the show, that the yellow storm is getting faster and faster, and their impact have been overall stronger and stronger in the Super League. ZALMI pace bowlers were brilliant, bowled the death overs with brilliant. Again I say, the Hassan Ali and Wahab Riaz. Wahab is not the bowler for the test format or for the longer formats, but when the game comes to the shorter formats and the shorter spells, this man is so lethal in putting up the block holes and the toe crushers. And the Hassan Ali also, he has again proved that that was not a fluke to be getting the golden ball in the Champions Trophy. He is the match winner. So again, a very good captaincy by Darren Sammy, a very good rotation of death bowling in the end, so that the Quetta was literally against Quetta felt unplayable against this pace battery of Pakistan. And in total, if you see, they bowled 16 overs and they have taken 16 overs and they have taken 8 wickets for 94 runs. So why not they win this eliminator? So this was so crunchy bowling at the end, which can take the match away from any opposition, whatever strong batsmen you are having in the side. But if you will bowl with this discipline and with this stamina, obviously you're gonna make your opposition out of the game at that current game. Hassan Ali was not 100% fit, but still brilliant with the ball. I want to tell you his figures. 4 overs he has sent 21 runs, so miserly giving, and 2 wickets, and earning him the man of the match, so that again showing the strength that he was the one who put Gladiators in the control and at the back foot. Anwar Ali needs to be included in the Pakistan T20, again I say, right away, and he should have been given a chance in the next series, so that when the next World Cup comes, might be he is being groomed up. He is not the bowler, he is now proving himself as an all-rounder. Just like if you can memorize and if you can see that what Wasim Akram was doing back in the 80s, and later on how he was improving in the 90s and 2000 when he became the captain, and how good he was with the bat. And when he started, he was at the number 8 or number 9. So Anwar Ali having the lot of skill under pressure, unbelievable slot, and it will not be wrong if I will say that this onward slot was most like Mahendra Singh Dhoni. MS Dhoni when comes sometimes down in the down order when he was coming back 2 years back, if I remember. So lot of onslaughts like Dhoni like things I have seen in the Anwar Ali that day, and he was getting very lethal and dangerous at once for the ZALMIs. And when Anwar Ali hit the shot, if you were seeing the match, you would have seen the long on the fielder from the ZALMI. He ran towards the ball. He thought it is a catch. It was a catch, but he dropped. But then he threw the ball. Lot of criticism on Mir Hamza, who was a youngster at the non-striking end, but unfortunately he was run out. But I think this is little harsh, because if you remember, Anwar Ali was very quick in between the wickets, because Anwar Ali was seeing the bowler at the long on coming and throwing the ball. But this man, Mir Hamza, he was at the non-striking end. He was running towards Anwar Ali. He was having a difficult view, but turning his neck there, and then so it's a decision of some milliseconds. So it took him a while, for a milliseconds, to think that the catch has been dropped and they can come back for the second run. So that's why the youngster, 18-year-old, and so at the young level, I think it's too harsh to blame him. It's all a game of nerves, and ZALMI was too hot to handle by the Gladiators. Obviously, if he would have run little faster, so could have been the game would have gone to the super over. But it was difficult for him to realize on those milliseconds that this could have been a drop catch and he can complete a run with a faster run. But anyhow, it was the game of cricket, and Mir Hamza unfortunately got the scolding of his lifetime by the team captain Sarfraz Ahmed and the coach Moin Khan. Very harsh gestures, which I was not expecting from Sarfraz, at least, as he is usually calm out of the ground. Inside, we are seeing him yelling at the Pakistan team boys. He's sometimes also bucking up and he is giving them the strength and the energy. But at least I think he should not have been that harsh to the Mir Hamza. Anyways, it was the day for ZALMI, and it was not the day of Gladiator, and Gladiators had to pack their bags back to the home. So disappointment. Next year, better luck for them in the Pakistan Super League. So after this match, one more thing reminded me, and that was Lance Klusener and Alan Donald run out in the 1999 World Cup. If you remember the 1999 World Cup semi-finals against Stephen Waugh and Shane Warne Australian team, South Africa was in a very good grip, and Lance Klusener out of nowhere had made them reach to that stage, and ultimately I think one run needed for the 4 or 5 balls, and then Lance Klusener and Alan Donald, there was a horrible mix-up, and eventually South Africa, who are mostly the losers at the knockout stage, once again they proved that at the knockout, at the death games, South Africa can't handle the pressure. And the same thing, if I remember, the Viv Richards, who is the mentor of Quetta Gladiator, having a very bad memories with the 1987 World Cup, when the Coulter Walsh could have run out Salim Jaffer on coming out of the crease. Abdul Qadir was at the batting end, and he was the non-striking end, and he let him go. As a great gesture from him, a great sportsman spirit. But eventually Abdul Qadir hitting him out of the boundary, and Pakistan winning the match against West Indies. And that was the very first time in the history of the World Cup when Pakistan was able to beat West Indies in a World Cup game. So in these crunch matches and the nail-biting finish, it's so difficult to handle these hot moments. One team is up, one is down, so it's all the game of nerves. So Quetta losing on counting the overs. If I say you, this will not be a wrong. I have brought some stats for you that in the 18th over, Quetta scored 2 runs. In the 19th over of the game, they scored 3 runs. So this was criminal. 15th was always when Dawson was bowling, and there was the last over. Anytime with the Dawson bowling, Lime Dawson, they could have made the 15 runs very easily. But because of the slow run rate and slow batting in the middle of the innings, they have to hit Lawson for the 24 runs. If 19 would have been target, Anwar Ali would have achieved it quite easily. But this is, again, I will say, it's a game of nerves. No one knows what's gonna happen next, but Quetta was slow in the middle overs. No fixer can produce this kind of finish. What a great finish, and what a great league, Pakistan Super League. What a finish. Anwar Ali doing the 6, and we knew that it's a 6. They said it's a 6. Then they said, oh, it's a catch. And then they said, oh, he dropped it. They said it's a bad fielding. Then they said, oh, it's a good throw. And then they said, oh, it's a 1 run. It's a super over. And then they said, oh no, it's a run out. I think this drama and this climax I have never seen in cricket. The 5-phase drama. 5-phase drama was concluded in that last ball. What a match, and what a height eliminator got. And I think this could not have been better eliminator. Quetta versus ZALMI's, whether it is Dubai, whether it is Sharjah, whether it is Lahore, whether it is Karachi, it is always a game to see and a game to watch. What a pendulum it was. So Pereira, I want to tell you that again disappointed Gladiators and couldn't match the World 11 feat. At one time I thought that Thisara Pereira could have been very dangerous, but Thisara Pereira unfortunately couldn't match his feat what he have done in the Qazafi Stadium some months before when the World 11 came, and single-handedly he won the match for them. But Thisara Pereira was under the pressure. But I think that I will not say Thisara Pereira I will not blame Thisara Pereira on the fact that Thisara Pereira was travelling from Dhaka after playing the triangular with India and Bangladesh, and then he has switched 3 flights from there to Dubai, and then reaching Karachi. I think in the Pakistan also he have made 2 flights, so total of 3 flights he have changed, and coming to the hotel he was told that you have to come to play the match. So I think under so much stress it's so difficult. So I think it is also too harsh for them. But a good luck for the Gladiators that they got Pereira, because you will be remembering that before he was drafted for Sultan, but according to the rules as Multan Sultan he didn't play any match, so that's why he was given the chance to have the Gladiator jersey. Otherwise he could not have come to the Gladiator if he would have played 1 match from Sultan. So fortunately he couldn't play any match from Sultans, so he joined Gladiators. Rest of the story I will continue because I have been signaled for the break I will take, and a short break we will take, and we will be right back discussing the last portion of the eliminator, that what happened next. So welcome back. Now we will discuss the second eliminator, which was ZALMI versus Kings. Also a do-die match, or you can say the virtual semi-final. And this time ZALMI, the Darren Sammy ZALMI, vows to win again one of the most promising teams, Shahid Khan Afridi Karachi Kings. But to the greatest surprise to the Karachi fans, once again Shahid Khan Afridi was not the part of the team. Imad Wasim was not the part of the team. And also for the ZALMIs, Tamim Iqbal, because of some knee problems and something, also Tamim Iqbal was not available for the match because he has to go to the Singapore and then to the Bangkok for his knee examination and MRIs and all that stuff, and if needed Tamim would be back. But some of the superstars were not present with the Karachi Kings as well as for the Peshawar ZALMI. But I think the most lethal blow was for the Kings, as Afridi and Imad Wasim, the 2 crucial men from the men in blue, were not there. And already you are knowing that their standing captain Ian Morgan, who was playing in Dubai, also returned back to the London, leaving them in the middle of nowhere. So this was all bad luck for the Karachi, but still they were coming under the new captain. Karachi versus Peshawar, one time we thought it would have been washed out because of the rain, but then thanks God that we saw some good match, and the rain came down, and obviously the pitch was dried with a chopper and all that stuff. But when we saw the helicopters in the Qasavi Stadium, one thing came to my mind, and I'm sure that if you are a cricket fan, you will have some nostalgia of the 1996 World Cup, when there was an opening game for that time defending world champions Pakistan. There was a game between Pakistan and UAE at the Gujranwala. At the same time, the rain was pouring down heavily, and later on the PAF base Sargoda, there were the helicopters, and those have been brought into the Qasavi Stadium to dry the pitch, and then the match was possible. So it all reminded me of that nostalgic time of the 1996 World Cup. So Shahid Afridi and Imad Wasim, as I told you, in this match were not available. So Muhammad Amir, this was the greatest surprise for me. He was given the cap to captain the Karachi Kings, and this was the decision of, I don't know, Azhar Mahmood or Mickey Arthur, team coach, but Amir had to captain the Karachi Kings, and he had no previous experience of captaincy of this team or any other team. Joe Denley and Babar, I think, were very prominent in the Karachi innings, and if I will say this, might be, if you're a Karachi fan, might be you feel it's harsh, but I think this match Karachi lost because of Denley and Babar. Because Babar, to my surprise, the great player like Babar, he was playing for himself, not for Karachi. It looked like to me at one stage losing the 1 wicket, and then so stable and 9 wickets in hand, and if you can't achieve the target, although it was a 16 over game, but it was also a 16 over game for ZALMI's also. And I know that Kamran Akmal was too good for ZALMI's against Kings, but he could have been, you could have seen the same things from the Babar and his team, although I don't agree sometimes, because Babar is a conventional cricketer. Babar is not playing those extraordinary shots, he doesn't take those risks, but even then, in the need of time, Babar has to excel things down, he couldn't. And brilliantly crafted innings, but it was only individual innings, which was for the personal records of Babar Azam, not for the Karachi Kings. And of course, team coach Mickey Arthur would not be amused with this performance. So in the total, if I tell you that what happened during this game, Karachi versus Peshawar, a part of the Babar Azam, when Babar Azam went down and Hassan Ali took his wicket, I think that was too late for Karachi to come back. Mukhtar Ahmed was the one other name which was taken too much in the cricket, and lot of experts were commenting that Mukhtar should be back in the team when the Pakistan team is playing in the T20 format, but Mukhtar has not been given the chance. Mukhtar had played the 6 games and he has made the 350s also. He, like the Khalid Latif, Mukhtar is also a master blaster hitter, but unfortunately, in spite of those 350s, he was not given the chance for the Pakistan team. This was the time for Mukhtar to make his presence felt in the Karachi Kings, to turn the table downs on ZALMI, but unfortunately Mukhtar was unable to do this and was out very cheaply to the beautiful and brilliant bowling crafted by the Peshawar ZALMI. But now, one man whom I want to tell you that the man who has made this innings possible, who has made the mockery of runs, who has made the mockery of batting in the Pakistan Super League, he is one and the only Kamran Akmal. Yes, again I say and I repeat my words, gone are those days when A was for Akmal, B for bat, C for catch and D for drop. Now the days have been changed. Now it's A for Akmal, B for bravery, C for catching and D for dare and C for courage. So it's all about Kamran Akmal, his stamina. He has made some stunning effort, not like Babar, He was playing without any fear, and he has made 77. He has not tried to make 100. He was hitting and smashing each and every ball as he is hitting with a bat for the last time of his life. With a brisk 77 and with a brisk 50 on the 17 balls 50, he has also not broken the Pakistan's best record, but he is now the third fastest 50 from the Pakistan after this fellow Imran Nazir for the 14 balls and Ahmed Shehzad. After these two fellows, he is the fastest one now to produce the 50 in the T20. Apart from all the ifs and buts, Karachi Kings bowlers and batsmen, it was the main fault of the management. I will again blame that the Mickey Arthur was the one who made Amir the captain. He should have thought that things could have been changed if he would have made the captaincy, or if he would have given the captaincy to the Ravi Bopara, who have come all the way to the Pakistan in spite of so much problems. He has come. He should have honored Ravi Bopara to gain his confidence, and obviously Bopara is having done the captaincy previously lot of times, so things could have been changed if Amir would not have been captain. Amir was so good for the Kings, but his captaincy was not that much accurate as his opponent Darren Sammy was doing. Once again I will tell you that in spine every bowler was beaten up. Shinwari was having the hard time of his life by the Kamran Akmal. But again I will remind you that Amir told why he is the best, why he is the best one in the final in the Champions Trophy against India, because Amir has not taken any wicket, but he has given only 16 runs in this slaughterhouse of ZALMI in 4 overs. Can you believe it? This shows why he is the leading fast bowler from Pakistan and why he is the best one from Pakistan. Now it's done now and confirmed that no new champions for the Pakistan Super League. It will be all the old champions, either the first champions or the second champions, either United, either ZALMIs. The reigning champions of Sunday and the National Stadium Karachi awaits this man Darren Sammy. So I am having a short video for you for the Darren Sammy. Let's see what Sammy is saying and what message he is giving to the fans.
Yes, Karachi, we are coming. I want you all to come and support Peshawar ZALMI. I want everybody to wear the yellow shirt. It's a yellow storm. We coming. Pray for us to win, okay? Inshallah.
No stops in the way, and the defending champions are on the way to Karachi. And here we go. When they reach Karachi, I want to show you what happened when they came out of the plane. So do you know one interesting trivia which I will give you, a very important trivia factor of my program, that the Darren Sammy, what he loves in eating. Do you know, having any idea? Yes, he is loving chicken biryani like anything. Chicken biryani and lamb biryani is the Darren Sammy favorite food. That's why he has been called now the Pakistani and the Darren Sammy Khan. And do you know which characters he likes most of all from Pakistan? If no, I will tell you of course here that his favorite characters are Abdul Razak and the Pakistan super duper left-handed opener Saeed Anwar are his favorite. And one more thing might be you not be doing about Darren Sammy, that he is very good in dancing. If you don't believe, Just see this video and you will be knowing how good he is.
Hold up the photo with a 442, 3 and 4. Chilling in the corridor. Your dad is 44. And he's still gonna go. Let him know. When I see him, I'm gonna spin his jaw. Set my six like force. Send my shovels. You better know I'm out the sauce. No ketchup. Chocolate sauce.
So we have some clips from Pakistan. We will see that the match point team in Pakistan, what's happening in Pakistan before the grand finale in Karachi.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी, थैंक यू डॉक्टर अदनान। नबील ताहिर, मैच पॉइंट। मैं इस वक्त हूँ ग्राउंड में और कुछ मेरे साथ बड़े ही एक्साइटिंग प्लेयर्स जो हैं वो खड़े हुए हैं। एक सपोर्टर अगेन हमेशा की तरह से एक सपोर्टर जो है वो हमारे एक्साइटिंग मैच हो रहा है जिस वक्त सभी भी छिक्का लगा। बल इसके वक्त आपका ख्याल है कि ज़ुल्मी जो है वो कोई अपने कामरान अकमल जो हैं वो अपने छिक्कों से कोई हमें मुस्तफ़ीद करेंगे इस दफ़ा फाइनल में?
बिल्कुल करेंगे जी, क्यों नहीं करेंगे। कामरान अकमल बड़ी अच्छी फॉर्म में और अगर अच्छा स्कोर लगा लेते हैं ओपन जाके तो बहुत ही अच्छा बॉलिंग अटैक है हसन अली की शक्ल में और वहाब रियाज की फॉर्म में। काफ़ी तेज़ बॉल कर रहे हैं और एक्यूरेट बॉल कर रहे हैं वहाब रियाज। तो अगर 150 तक स्कोर कर लेते हैं तो कराची की विकेट ऐसी है कि उसको डिफेंड इजीली कर लेंगे ज़ल्मी में।
सैमी के बारे में, कैप्टनसी के बारे में क्या ख्याल है आपका, कैसे रही?
सैमी ब्रेव कैप्टन है, एक बहुत ही गट्सी कैप्टन है। एक टांग पे भी खेल लेते हैं, उस पर भी छक्के लगा लेते हैं। अब वो दो टांगों पे हैं तो ज़्यादा डेंजरस हो गए होंगे। तो जो उनकी स्पिरिट है वो पिछले सारे मैचेस जीतते आ रहे हैं अभी कंटिन्यूसली। सारा नॉकआउट स्टेज में मस्ट विन मैचेस थे वो सारे उन्होंने जीते हैं, तो एक अच्छे रिदम में आ गए।
अच्छा, आपका मतलब है कि सैमी जो है वो टीम को यूनाइटेड के खिलाफ जो है वो यूनाइटेड रखने में कामयाब रहेंगे काफी ज़्यादा,
टाइटल का डिफेंड करेंगे सर।
अच्छा जी, फेवरेट हैं जी। और आप क्या कहते हैं जी कि इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड जो है वो टफ टाइम देगा सैमी को?
जी बिल्कुल,
क्योंकि लगता यह है कि सैमी वर्सेस मिसबाह हक है, दोनों ब्रेव कैप्टन है, तो आपका ख्याल है कि कैसे काउंटर करेंगे?
बिल्कुल इस टाइम टॉप साइड है PSL की इस्लामाबाद और फर्स्ट विन टीम है ये PSL की, फर्स्ट PSL वन टीम है ये, तो डेफिनेटली दे विल वन, डेफिनेटली।
अच्छा, थैंक यू वेरी मच जी। नबील ताहिर फ्रॉम लाहौर, मैच पॉइंट। थैंक यू डॉक्टर साहब। इन द लास्ट but not the least, both team will inshallah ta'ala played well. Both have the great captains Misbah Haq and Sami, who once made their team national team number one and leave no stone unturned. Inshallah ta'ala I will see कि ये लोग दोनों बहुत अच्छा फॉर्मेट में आए हैं और दोनों बहुत अच्छे तरीके से यंगस्टर्स को लेकर चल रहे हैं। और इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड और सैमी जो है दोनों, पेशावर ज़ुल्मी, ये दोनों लोग ऐसे हैं, दोनों टीम्स ऐसी हैं जिन्होंने बहुत ही टेक्निकली स्ट्रॉन्ग हैं। इनके मेंटर्स बहुत अच्छे हैं, इनके कोच बहुत अच्छे हैं, इनकी स्पिरिट बहुत हाई है, बॉलर बेस्ट फॉर्म में है, बैट्समैन बेस्ट फॉर्म में हैं। आई थिंक द बेस्ट ऑफ द बोथ टीम्स डिजर्व्ड फाइनल टीम्स जो हैं ऐसा खेल रही हैं। और इंशाल्लाह ताला मुझे लगता है कि आने वाले दिनों में हमें और अच्छे फ्रेंचाइजीज भी मिलेंगे और पाकिस्तान इस तरह करीब से करीब होते जा रही है क्रिकेट के, और क्रिकेट पाकिस्तान से करीब होता जा रहा है। इंशाल्लाह ताला सी यू देन। Best of luck to both of the team again, and signing off with the great spirit. And Dr. Adnan, thank you very much for the live match point. Nabeel Tahir from Lahore, thank you.
Hello and welcome to Match Point. मेरा नाम ज़ैन अली खान, और कल जैसा कि आप सबको पता है कि PSL 3 2018 का फाइनल खेला जाएगा कराची स्टेडियम में इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड और पेशावर ज़ल्मी के दरमियान। तो आइए हम जानते हैं, यहाँ पर डिफरेंट लोगों से रिव्यूज़ लेंगे कि वो किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और उनका फेवरेट प्लेयर कौन सा है। अस्सलाम वालेकुम हमजा।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
अच्छा, तो कल आप फाइनल में किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
पेशावर ज़ल्मी।
और आपकी सपोर्ट की ख़ास कोई वजह?
उनके कैप्टन डैरन सैमी।
जी बिल्कुल, उन्होंने पूरे सीज़न में बड़ी अच्छी कैप्टनसी दिखाई है। तो क्या उम्मीद करते हैं कल का मैच एक फाइटिंग होगा या वन साइडेड होगा?
ऑब्वियसली मैच फाइटिंग होगा, दोनों साइड्स बहुत अच्छी हैं, बट इंशाल्लाह पेशावर ही जीतेगा
इंशाल्लाह।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम। आप कल किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
कल PSL फाइनल में इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड को।
और सपोर्ट करने की वजह आपकी?
सपोर्ट करने की मेन वजह में वुड बी यूनाइटेड नेम एंड ल्यूक रॉन की।
और किस प्लेयर से तवक्को रखते हैं कल वो अच्छी इनिंग्स खेलेंगे?
ल्यूक रॉन की और JP डुमनी दोनों अच्छा स्टार्ट देंगे तो इंशाल्लाह आराम से इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड जीत जाएगी।
और बॉलिंग में आपको कौन पसंद है?
बॉलिंग में कौन है, रोमान रईस अच्छा बॉलर है, रोमान रईस अच्छा बॉलर है। फ़हीम अशरफ भी पार्ट टाइम अच्छी बॉलिंग कर लेता है ओवरऑल। एंड शादाब खान भी अच्छा है, अब थोड़ा सा ओवर रेटेड है पर ही कैन बॉल वेल।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम भाईजान।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
अच्छा तो भाईजान आप इस PSL में किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
मैं इस PSL में कराची को सपोर्ट कर रहा था, लेकिन उन्होंने हमें काफ़ी डिसअपॉइंट किया है।
जी ये तो है, उन्होंने काफ़ी सपोर्टर्स को डिसअपॉइंट किया है। तो आप कल के फाइनल में किस टीम को सपोर्ट करें, इस्लामाबाद या पेशावर?
पेशावर।
आपकी सपोर्टिंग की कोई खास वजह?
वहाब रियाज।
और क्या समझते हैं कि कल कौन जीतेगा, इस्लामाबाद या पेशावर?
कल जो भी जीते जीत तो एंड में पाकिस्तान की होनी।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम मोहित।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
अच्छा तो कल आप फाइनल में किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
Peshawar Zalmi, of course.
और आपकी सपोर्ट की वजह?
The reason for the sport is biggest Pakistani actors are supporting Peshawar Zalmi, so why not?
जी बिल्कुल, ये बात तो है। और अगर कोई खास किसी प्लेयर का मैं आपको कहूँ कि आप बताएं, तो कोई एक प्लेयर जिसकी वजह से आप सपोर्ट कर रहे हो?
I definitely like Tamim Iqbal, but he's unfortunately injured. So right now I'll be supporting like Darren Sammy, the likes of Hassan Ali. They're great players. I hope they do well.
चलें, बेस्ट ऑफ लक आपको फाइनल के लिए। होप्स हो कि कल एक फाइटिंग मैच देखा जाएगा। अस्सलाम वालेकुम भाईजान।
वालेकुम।
अच्छा कल आप मैच PSL 3 जो फाइनल है उसमें आप किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड है जी हमारी टीम।
और आपकी सपोर्ट की वजह?
मिसबाहुल्लाह ग्रेट कैप्टन है जी, इंशाल्लाह।
और कोई ऐसा प्लेयर जिसको आप चाहते हो कल वो लंबी इनिंग्स खेले?
लंबी इनिंग्स में तो हम मोहम्मद आसिफ को एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं, उसके लंबे छक्के हम पहले देख चुके हैं। और बॉलर में इंशाल्लाह रोमान रईस बॉय है, वो हमारा 4 विकेटें तो इंशाल्लाह उसके ऊपर फिट है ना पूरी।
चलें, बहुत अच्छी बात है। एक और भाईजान भी साथ ही खड़े हैं, इनसे भी जान लेते हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम भाईजान।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
अच्छा भाईजान, आप कल के मैच में किसको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
इस्लामाबाद यूनाइटेड।
और आपकी वजह सपोर्ट की?
रॉन्ची।
तो क्या कहते हैं कि कल रॉन्की फिर से एक लंबी इनिंग्स खेलने में कामयाब होंगे?
रॉन्की इंशाल्लाह कल स्वैग करेगा।
So Peshawar ZALMI in the last 4 games, 4 wins, win, and they are waiting now for the grand finale. They are in the best spirit, and again I will see, and I will remind you that they are in the same rhythm with the Pakistan team in the 1992, and in the same rhythm which Islamabad United in the season 1. And they are in the position to win this competition for the second time. If they win it, or if Islamabad United win, anyone wins, it will be a win for Pakistan. But of course, if any of these wins, it will be a repetition of any of them the first cup. So it will be the 2-time champions we are going to see, no new teams. So anyone who wins will duplicate his PSL win. So one thing I guarantee you, that it would be a cracker of a game. Whether it's ZALMI's or whether it's United, it would be fantastic. And those who have paid the tickets will not at all be disappointed by this feat. So good luck to both the fans. Good luck if you are a ZALMI fan. Good luck if you are a United fan. But we are so happy and absolute happy that with all the safety and with all the measures which they have taken to make this league possible in the Pakistan, it would have been finally been played in Karachi and Lahore, and everything have been went in a style, and everything went perfectly to finish this great league, and one of the best successful league in the cricket, apart from the CPL, BBL and BPL. So we are hoping for a new champion, that who will repeat this feat. Until next show, when my next show will come, it will be decided that who is gonna champion, and at that time we will show you the story of the new champions and the story how they have won the final. Good luck to both the fans, and good luck from Dr. Adnan from here. So take care and bye bye.